Now you see him handing his big ass some flowers. A big ass truck driver.
It's gay love.
No, absolutely the fuck not. You are the man. How dare you?
Girl.
That's disgusting.
Let me tell you something.
Oh.
If you ever
Prison, honey.
I almost got choked out because of some misogyny.
What the hell is going on?
What's wrong with Ursula?
No.
What if
so
I
you want to be the
her?
one to bust inside the hole and be treated like the princess? So what am I here for?
You're my hole. Sorry. I
Like,
hate saying it that way, but
so I'm like, you just want to be the show, the spotlight's on you all the time, but that's the problem with a lot of you gays. That's the problem that I don't like about y'all.
And welcome back to Watch-A-Lerngz, a very heated discussion about RuPaul's Drag Race.
Kaya was right when she said, if we can't all be fish, who gonna be the boys? That's the part of being gay is because you like boys. Somebody has to be the boy.
listen.
Somebody.
It's like all the. I don't want to. Let me not say nothing.
All Stars 10, episode 8.
Let me keep my mouth
What
shut.
was the show? It's like country.
Today was Southern
Yeehaw Junction.
No,
Trailer.
Star Bussy.
Stagecooch. The stage of
It's like
Coochie.
Star Booty.
That was a movie.
So the challenge this week is to
know.
produce a girl group song
Of country hillbillies.
country.
Why? We need to let go country.
Well, no, Ginger's on this, so it has to be country.
Also, this is guaranteed the Ginger
show.
season.
So like we did,
Or the Ginger bracket.
right?
I honestly predicted from season 6 that Ginger was going to win.
All Star 6, she did say that she's like, girl, Ginger won. I said,
Congratulations. Yes.
no.
Who did she come in second place? Oh, well. I mean.
I
No.
like Sony.
No.
Well, didn't you like her witch dress?
Congratulations, Ginger.
And didn't you like her witch dress?
Ginger Midge.
With the
I'm
broom?
so happy to see you.
That was the funniest thing you said, bitch. I died when I was seeing that. So, like last week, this episode was boring as hell.
This
So,
bracket is boring.
The most talked about thing this got the internet on fire is Ginger Minj versus the world, because Ginger Minj wins the challenge and the lip sync because everybody online is saying Denali was robbed. Denali,
I think
No,
a
Denali
lot
was
of
not.
people
You were not
blind.
robbed.
She
It's
almost punched me
giving-
in the mouth.
It's just giving me some of the
If
moves.
you ever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Choked out. Some of the moves were just giving me like middle school interpretive dance talent show things. There is such a thing as doing too much for this song. You don't need to do dips and flips and tricks and all the things every single time. There were some good moments Denali had where she was doing splits like on beat and stuff.
And the
but
cartwheel.
yeah, and the
Yeah,
cartwheel
towards the
flip
end.
was
The
amazing.
split at the end was
She,
sickening.
I think, was
You're a
pulling
great
the vibe.
gymnast, not a dancer.
She was pulling the vibe together towards the end, but like Ginger was consistent. I think had like a better approach to the song and like commanded the stage. Versus Denali that was just in her Sia Bob going like that, and it's just like.
And then why didn't you do
Tone
a
it
dip?
down.
You did all that to land like Wonder Woman when you did that little
Oh
spin.
yeah,
I
that
was
little
like,
split is never attractive. I'm sorry. Like they did that in Marvel movies, and it just infected everybody. It never looked nice.
Well, I'm the great mediator in this because, unfortunately for me, I see both sides of it.
No, you
because I'm also on the
I
side
don't
where
think
I.
Denali
has a
did bad,
side.
So I'm love
though. I
this.
say that now.
I didn't think Denali did bad, and
Yeah.
I don't think that Ginger did bad. I think that personally, in my opinion, for Drag Race, the way the lip sync was shown to us was obviously more favorable towards Ginger.
Yeah, edited in a way.
Because we have known that, you know, certain lip syncs, we don't see everything, allegedly.
Anitra and Sasha
That's
was
true.
edited, you know.
Because nobody saw Lydia's wig fall off.
When?
Oh.
Against Georgia?
Well, that's the thing. It never happened if it wasn't on TV.
Well, here's my thing. There's no amount of editing that would have made Ariette's lip syncs look any kind of good. So.
Why is Arietta
and we
catching
saw the
strays?
edited version of Anitra and Sasha. And Sasha still whooped her.
But here's my point on that. Denali did great, in my opinion.
In
My
the
opinion!
She did good in the challenge.
Send me to jail because I have an opinion. I'll be a martyr for the truth.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
I think Denali did a good job, and Denali had great moves. However, in my opinion, there's something that like girls like Georges or Kennedy Davenport do that when they dance, where they have a certain flow that I really appreciate it, which I personally didn't get from this song, this performance from Denali. But I'm gonna be honest. Once again, send me to prison. They're over here talking about the lip sync and what they did. My whole thing started with the hair and the bodysuit.
Oh.
That when I saw that, I was like, oh,
You square-bodied man.
Well, my thing too is, you know, there was kind of this energy in the beginning of, oh, I'm gonna do my iconic lip sync again. I'm ready for this lip sync.
She's so cringe.
And then this is what we did. I was just
this is so cringe.
I'm not gonna lie though, I was living for Ginger's just like complete shock and surprise that number one, she was even in the top, and then number two, to even win. I was just like, oh. Wow.
Flips don't do much, girl.
It's whatever. Denali, great job, but just relax. Don't be like Q.
Smoke some weed.
Or Lucy LaDuca. Just chill. You don't have to
But
win
it's. I feel like they're like a lot of them are tryhards.
Some people are just used to winning, and I understand.
But
sometimes you have to have, or they're used to getting recognized for things. And I will say, Denali did put in a lot of effort this episode. Like, she took over the choreo. She kind of like wrote really well lyrics in like her own thing.
You can write. I'll give you that. You can rhyme.
But you know, if the judges are also picking up like not a fakeness, but like a lack of authenticity, like in certain things, then it does translate. It's just like what he was saying about the lip sync. Like, there is a certain flow even in the way that she moves. Like, not everyone can do all these cartwheels and backflips and all the things, but it's like, if all you're doing in your lip sync is just, I'm just throwing shit out at you, and then I'm randomly kind of embodying the song, but then I'm also throwing more tricks at you.
You're a gymnast.
It's like, okay, girl, damn. Like,
dance.
Leave me alone. But anyway.
I'm just saying.
She's looking for the birds in the sky.
You see how they moved on and they've kept talking about it? I was like, oh, the hair and the bodysuit.
Simple-minded. Very visual. Very, you know?
The hair and the bodysuit. I was like, okay, because you know, like the segment on here.
Okay, well, I'm still on this.
Well, the segment,
girl.
The segment here on Crimson Curators promotes that all art is valid.
But not all of it is
valid. Right, and all drag is valid.
No, that's not.
But I do think that there is a standard for the viewer, even not as a performer, to have an opinion on the entertainment that they watch.
People are allowed to form opinions on everything, but y'all really take your opinions as gospel
and form parasocial relationships with people that don't know y'all.
And don't care about y'all either.
You are not that special.
And
yeah. So for me, it just becomes a matter of like, I didn't think she looked bad, but the girls now that perform a certain way and don't give a lot of feminine illusion in the way that we're used to with hips and pads and like some type of, and some girls are just blessed or extremely invested in their bodies to like invest in the illusion, you know, that you don't just use for Drag Race, you use for the rest of your life. So seeing her perform, it was kind of, I shared the opinion at first of like, damn, she's doing a lot. Like, she's like jumping, she's splitting, she's doing, which I get. You want to like outdo your iconic performance that you did on your original season to a song that was way more upbeat.
Yeah, but now it's giving, look what I can do. Like,
right, which why, and then the thing that I cannot be on Drag Race because any bitch that says anything to me about why I stayed over her, I would immediately be in RuPaul's face and being like, hey, before we move on, you want this to answer this bitch question that told me that I shouldn't have stayed, so she must have think that you're the most dumbest bitch ever and your decision is shitty as hell. Why don't you explain that to her that doesn't think I should have stayed? Because that's essentially what to me, all you fans that are like, man, fuck Ginger. So if this is Ginger Mint's Drag Race, why is she competing?
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't... And people are going to be like, oh, but it's not fair that this is favorited. We're too late in the game for y'all to not understand that Drag Race is a screen time game. It doesn't even matter who the winner is anymore because there have been winners that have won recently that y'all don't even give a fuck about.
Yeah. So is Sasha Velour.
There's not girls that come out now that have like an impact, like when Bianca won or like when Bob won. These girls,
they're in the circuit and they're still in their face. But like some of these girls that win go off and work. They go and do other side gigs and all these other things. Like this is just this is another achievement on my resume. Like Lala Ree is doing something else entirely. I'm not saying
and Lala Ree quit dragging. She coming back, so not a great example.
No,
however,
I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying is like they're not stuck in the Drag Race circuit, and like this is why you're constantly seeing them. Like she could probably do other gigs and kind of like still follow through with drag that has nothing to do with RuPaul. So I'm like, there's a lot of winners and queens that do that, and it's like you're not. Where's the love for them?
A perfect example of this was how I feel like in season 9.
What is that?
My fault. I feel like how in season 9 of All Stars, I personally thought that Roxy should have won. However, when Angeria won, I wasn't mad at Angeria. I was like, okay, I like Angeria too, so I'm happy she won. I don't understand why the feeling, because y'all give hater. Y'all give like y'all are a hater. Like if somebody else went over you, you'd be like, ugh, why does she win? Why does she get to win? And it's like, bitch, because they didn't choose you. None of y'all would actually like last in real gay pageants. These judges be like, bitch, my friend is in this pageant. Fuck you, bitch. I'm not. You have the most sticking out 0. Like,
you thought funny. I didn't like it.
0. No, cut her out. Like,
girl, I'm out here giving zeros for no necklaces.
So it's like some of you bitches take it to the point where it's like the shady girls have recently been shady because they don't care about what the fans say.
Bitch, good. Make great TV.
But like,
that's the point.
Now bitches can't even win. Like you can't even be like genuinely like, oh, I'm happy I won. You'll be like, no,
this person should.
No, now it's become like, oh, you only won because production. Let me tell y'all something right now. If they didn't favor Ginger Minj, tell me who doing Ginger Minj level performance.
None of them.
None of them on this bracket.
Ginger is just better. Even if there is a bias, the producers choose a girl that's probably gonna win regardless.
And let's
she's gonna win anyway. So it's like, girl, might as well just set up the storyline.
This much flack for Jimbo when they set up his win, because I was not feeling that. Wake that up.
Your skin looks good.
The audit
products are working.
Thank you. But to sum it up, this episode, Ginger won, and I get it. The fans are passionate about Drag Race.
Y'all, this bracket is boring.
But it makes no sense. Here's my thing. You complain? Why don't you buy these hoes merch? Why don't you buy their thing? Why don't you be like, you know what? You did a good job. Let me cash app you $10.
Why don't you stream their music?
Because you bitches act like, okay, even if you cash app them $1, if 100 of y'all cash app them $1, that bitch has $100.
And she has more money to invest in her drag.
So if I say, you feel like Denali was robbed? Go tip her down. You support her because if you don't have no control over Drag Race, you're not a producer.
Right. How about you go in the writer's room and tell RuPaul how you really feel?
It just busted. Hey, RuPaul!
Denali was robbed!
Let me tell you something, ho. Be like, hello?
Mr. Paul, let me have a word with you.